Hi, my name's Andy, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will be comparing 20-inch folding bicycle to 16-inch folding bicycle. So if you are looking to buy a folding bike, you might be deciding what size wheels you want. So both sizes are good, both have their benefits, and both can be used for different types of cycling. So most of the time when I'm riding, I use the 20-inch folding bike. It's just a little bit bigger, and that's mostly because I like to use it for cycle touring or riding long distances. The 16-inch folding bike is also good, but mostly suited for commuting and for folding up and taking on a train or a bus if you are heading into work, or using it day to day, maybe going to the shops. So let's compare and contrast these two bicycles, and we'll start right now with the 16-inch bike. So this is a general 16-inch folding bicycle that you might find. Usually, you know, you're getting the same sort of features when you're buying a bike like this. And this one does fold down quite small. So it folds down a lot smaller than the 20-inch bike, and that's because of the wheel size here. Apart from that, you have the same basic features. 6-speed cluster on the back with Shimano derailleur, and you have a shifter on here for your gears. The crank size on a 16-inch bike is usually larger, and that's to drive the smaller wheel so that you can get a similar sort of speed. Having said that, it is slower to ride. If you want to go a long distance or you want to go fast, this bike will be slightly slower. So the 16-inch bike is lighter, and I notice that it is considerably lighter than the 20-inch. And that's because the frame size is also smaller, as well as the wheels being smaller. So let's have a look at this and fold it down and see how small it is once it's folded down. So as you can see, it can fit a full-size adult with the seat going up this high, and the handlebars also go up pretty high. But once we fold it down, you can actually pack it away quite small. So the benefits here are for anybody living in a city or anyone that doesn't have a lot of space. The 16-inch bike is definitely worth a look. So there we have it. That's what the 16-inch bike folds up like. It's quite small, it's quite light. I would say perhaps all up that weighs less than 10 kilos. I'm just guessing, but probably around about 10 kilos. It's still made of steel, and so it's not super light. If you're looking for a super light bike, there are super light bikes on the market. But that's what you get for a 16-inch folding bike. So I'll just fold it back up, just so you can see how quickly you can put it together as a bike. So there you go, just a few seconds and you're ready to ride. And that's our 16-inch folding bike. Now if you want to see how this looks with a person sitting on it, let's put the pedals up. So this is even the right size for a person my size. Now I might ride this bicycle down to the shops, or onto a train and catch a train to the city, or fold it up and put it in the boot of a car. It's perfect for that. That's a 16-inch folding bike. Now let's move on to the 20 inch. So as you can see, the 20 inch is a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier. Now I would say that weighs about 15 kilograms. I know it weighs about 15 kilograms because I've weighed it to put it on an airplane before. So this is the bike that I use to tour. I've ridden several thousand kilometers on this bike, and it's a good size for that. It's a good size for touring. As you can see, it has these carriers, and you can carry quite a amount of gear on there. You can carry a backpack on the front, a tent on the back, and as you can see, with the full-size person sitting on it, it's a lot larger and sturdier. So that is one thing that it has going for it, is it does feel a lot sturdier, and it feels a lot like a real bike. So the 20-inch wheels mean that it does roll a lot faster. It does go faster. It's also easier to get these wheels if you happen to be near a sports store. You need to buy some wheels, tires for your bicycle on the road. It's easy enough to get 20-inch tires and parts. Now, if you want to see this bicycle get packed down, we'll have a go at that. Holy, she's a bit rusty. The seat folds down. Handlebars down. And that's about the size that the 20-inch bicycle folds into. So it is quite a bit heavier than the 16-inch. Now what I do when I pack that down to go on an airplane, I actually take the wheels off and I take all the pieces apart and pack them up. And it will pack down quite a lot smaller. But generally that's what you get in a 20-inch folding bicycle. So that's the benefits of the 20-inch bike. It can hold more gear, it will roll faster, but it is bigger in terms of the space it takes up, and it is heavier. So both bicycles take about the same amount of time to pack down or pack up. And if we compare them, what they're like together in size, you can see once they're packed up like that, they're around about the same size, but when they're packed down, the 16-inch bike is a lot smaller. So there you go, that's what they look like side by side. And the main difference is obviously the wheel size. Now I hope this has been useful if you're thinking about buying a folding bicycle, just so you can have a look at them side by side and compare them. My name's Andy, and you've been watching the Hobocyclist. If you like this video, please subscribe, and stay tuned for my next folding bike video. Thanks for watching.